The average company wastes $47,000 a year on software they barely use. Not because business owners are careless, because the way most companies evaluate software is completely broken, and nobody's talking about it. Let's go back to 2019. A mid-sized marketing agency in Chicago had just signed up for 11 different SaaS tools. CRM software, project management, design tools, analytics dashboards, the works. They were spending just over $6,000 a month on subscriptions. 2 years later, their team was still complaining that nothing talked to each other. Half the tools went unused after the first month. And when their CFO finally ran an audit, they discovered $4,000 a month was going to software nobody had logged into in over a year. This is not a rare story. According to Gartner, the average enterprise uses over 130 SaaS applications, and Productive's research found that employees actively use less than half of them. So how does this happen? The typical software buying process goes something like this. Someone in the company gets frustrated with their current tool. They Google alternatives. They book 3 demos. The vendor puts on a polished presentation. Everyone nods along. They sign a 12-month contract. 3 weeks later, adoption falls off a cliff because the software didn't actually fit how the team works. The problem is not the software. The problem is the buying process. And today, we're going to fix that. Smart software evaluation starts before you ever open a browser. It starts with a crystal clear problem statement. Write down in one sentence the specific workflow problem you are trying to solve. Not, we need better project management. Something like, our project updates are scattered across 4 different apps, and our team spends 40 minutes a day just trying to find the right information. That sentence becomes your North Star throughout the entire evaluation process. Next, map your ecosystem. List every tool your team currently uses, and note which ones any new software must integrate with. A beautiful CRM that does not connect to your email marketing platform is worse than a mediocre one that does. Then build your evaluation scorecard. Rate every candidate software on 5 criteria. First, feature fit. Does it solve your stated problem without excessive workarounds? Second, integration depth. Native connections or just Zapier duct tape. Third, adoption likelihood. Will your actual team, not your tech-savvy early adopters, actually use this? Fourth, support quality. What happens when something breaks? And fifth, total cost of ownership over 3 years, not just the monthly subscription price. Before you contact any vendor, have this scorecard ready. Because once you get on a demo call, vendors are very good at making you forget your own criteria. Software reviews are the most valuable and most misleading source of information available to buyers. Here is how to read them intelligently. Start with G2, Capterra, and Trustpilot. But do not just look at the star rating. The star rating is almost meaningless. What matters is the pattern inside the reviews. Sort by lowest rated first. This is where the truth lives. Look for recurring complaints that appear across multiple reviews from different types of users. One bad review about customer support is noise. 15 reviews mentioning slow response times from enterprise customers is a signal. Pay attention to the reviewer's company size and role. A solo freelancer and a 200-person company have completely different needs. Filter reviews to match your own profile. Look for reviews that were written 6 to 12 months after implementation, not right after sign-up. Early enthusiasm fades. Real-world durability shows up at the 6-month mark. There is a pattern I call the honeymoon cliff. Software gets 5-star reviews in the first few weeks. Then, around months 4 to 6, reality sets in. The onboarding was great, but the ongoing support disappeared. The features worked in the demo environment, but not at scale. That is where the 1-star and 2-star reviews start appearing. When you find a product where the most recent reviews are significantly lower than the older ones, that is a red flag worth investigating deeply. Finally, go beyond the review platforms. Search the software's name on Reddit. Look for threads and industry-specific subreddits. The honesty level on Reddit is dramatically higher because people are not being courted by a vendor relationship. Here is the part most software comparison articles completely skip. The true cost of software is rarely the subscription price. Implementation costs. Setting up enterprise software correctly requires time. If your team spends 40 hours migrating data and configuring the platform, that is real labor cost, even if it comes from your own employees. Training costs. Every new tool needs a learning curve. Factor in onboarding sessions, documentation creation, and the productivity dip while your team adjusts. Integration costs. If your new CRM needs custom API work to connect with your existing billing system, you are looking at developer hours or third-party integration platform fees. Featured creep pricing. Many SaaS products price at a base level that sounds reasonable until you need the features you actually want. Advanced reporting, team permissions, API access, extra storage, these are often locked behind higher tiers. What looks like a $50 a month tool becomes $200 per month once you unlock what you actually need. Lock-in risk. How easy is it to export your data if you decide to switch? Some platforms make data export deliberately painful. Before signing any long-term contract, test the export process with a sample dataset. Contract terms, auto-renewal clauses, annual commitments, and cancellation penalties can add thousands to your real cost if you need to exit early. To get the true 3-year total cost, add all of these factors together, not just the subscription line item. The single most powerful thing you can do before committing to any business software is run a structured 30-day pilot. Most vendors offer a free trial, and most buyers waste it. They poke around, get a feel for the interface, maybe import some test data, and then make a purchase decision based on vibes. Here is a better approach. In week 1, bring in your 3 most skeptical team members, the ones most resistant to change. Have them use the software for real work, not demos. Give them actual tasks they perform daily. Document every point of friction they hit. In week 2, test the edge cases. What happens when 2 people try to edit the same record? How does the software handle your largest data sets? What breaks when you push it beyond the sales demo scenarios? In week 3, contact customer support intentionally. Submit a non-urgent support ticket and measure response time. Ask a technical question and assess the quality of the answer. This tells you more about long-term partnership quality than any demo ever will. In week 4, run the financial model. Take everything you have learned, actual time savings, friction points, integration requirements, and plug it into your 3-year cost model. Now compare it against your other finalists. At the end of 30 days, you will have real data instead of sales deck promises. And that data will point clearly to the right choice. The companies that get the most value from software are not the ones with the biggest budgets. They are the ones with the clearest buying process. Start with your problem statement. Build your scorecard. Read reviews like an insider. Account for hidden costs. And run a real pilot before you commit. If this breakdown changed how you think about software buying, subscribe to SaaS IQ. We publish deep dives like this every week so you can make smarter software decisions with confidence. Hit that subscribe button, and we will see you in the next one.